This is a 1966 Ford Mustang two-door coupe. Original T-code in the color, which is original red car with black interior. So this car was restored exactly back how it was in the day, original hubcaps. It's riding on a set of bias ply Goodyear tires right now. I do have a brand new set of radial white wall tires on its way for it, so I am going to put the radials on it, just make it ride a little better. This car was owned by the previous owner and the owner's family for the last 35 years until I acquired it. It was restored approximately in the last 10 years as far as paint and all that stuff. Now when they did the paint job on this car, I think they did a beautiful job. They took the hood, trunk lid, doors all off. Inside the trunk lid is completely painted the same red. They did a beautiful job with the correct mat and board and everything in there. So the trunk compartment looks just as nice as the engine compartment. Bottom of the hood's all painted. When we got it in, we waxed the bottom of the hood. Just really nicely detailed. V8, 2-barrel, factory C-code car, so it was a factory V8 car. Motor looks nice. The paint on the motor looks to be in good shape. As far as our plug wires and stuff, all look new as well. If you just look around the edges, you can just see how nice the paint and stuff was at the time of restoration. You know, there's no rust anywhere along this lip of the hood. They just did a beautiful job on it. I kind of was torn with the idea of putting new bumpers on it. When they restored it, they left the original bumpers, so they still have a decent shine, but as we look close, it does have some scratches and stuff on there. Bumpers are $100 a piece. I chose not to do them and to leave them original. I thought, you know, the car in general is just a really nice driver condition car. Paint job definitely was show quality when it was done, but does have a couple dents in as far as a lot of little scratches and stuff that I'll point out. But if we look up and down the sides of this car, it is laser straight. The doors line up good. Just a great Mustang with a very solid undercarriage. Hood gaps are really nice on both sides and line up nice at the top of the fender. So we look at the hood here. We got something just kind of sat on it over in this corner. We got just a couple little scratches over there. Overall appearance of this car is excellent, but as we get close, we're going to see, you know, just wear from the older paint, some scratches and stuff, but no bad body work. I mean, this body work and paint was done very professionally. It's one of those cars that just has some age to it. 289 emblem's nice shape. We do have a dent right here. There's no scratch, but you can see it as you look up and down the sides. It's right in this area above this. It's above the body line, so I'm pretty sure a dentless repair guy could probably take that out. No rust anywhere in the lower part of this fender. The emblems are nice. Wheel well trim is new. I put that on when it came in here. Besides that dent and a couple little scratches, it looks like right here, they've been touched up. That front fender is in excellent shape. Our gap's nice and even from top to bottom. Our door handles are the original. They didn't replace them. You can see the little stress cracks in the chrome there. It does have the dual mirrors, factory Ford glass. Check out that gap in the back of the door. Very nice and even from top to bottom. Lines up beautifully here with the quarter panel. No blisters on the door, fender, or lower quarter panel. Very nice restoration. As we look up here in the body seam on the top of the quarter, no cracking or anything like that. The roof is in fantastic shape. I don't see any hail damage anywhere on the car. No ripples or waves. Just beautiful paint on the roof. Again, we have a couple little tiny little chips just right along that edge. And we have some scratches here in the trunk lid. Have a scratch here, another little one there. up at the top here. Some of those I think probably could be wet sand and buffed out. Other than that, the trunk lid fits excellent, just like the doors. Fits great to the top of the quarter. It's got a nice sound and dual exhaust, nothing radical, just a great sound to it. Back valance was painted beautifully as well. Back bumper has a good shine, but again, original. Here's what I'm talking about. I mean, you look up and down the side of this car and it's just super straight. Doors open and close just that nice. I'm going to go ahead and do that one more time. As we open the door here, it does have all its brand new door stoppers. I do have a new rubber ordered for it. For some reason, the previous owner, I don't know if the rubber didn't seal good, but they took the rubber off the passenger side. As we look at the bottom corner of the door, that's in fantastic shape. Door panels on both sides I think are original. They're in great shape. There's just a few little wrinkles in the vinyl right here. But overall appearance of it's really good. Original window crank and armrest and door handle is all original, so you do have a few pits on those. Factory 3-speed, guys. Original shifter. It's got the wood grain Mustang knob on it. Shifter boot's in great shape. Carpet's excellent. It's got the seat belts in the front, correct ones. Go ahead and lay those across. Seats have all been recovered as far as our seat backs and stuff. They're perfect. Headliner's in excellent shape up here. It looks to be the original. There's absolutely no wrinkles in it anywhere that I can see. Sun visors are good. Original rear view mirror, so it's got some surface rust on the back side of that. There again, it's original. Back door panels are good. A couple little scuffs in them, but they look good. Back shelf's original. Back seat is excellent. I'm guessing that's been recovered. I don't see any wear in the top of the back seat or the back seat in general. It's really good shape. When they painted the car, like I said, they did a beautiful job jamming this original red car. I don't see anything wrong with the jams. It's got a really good stance also. Now, as we look up the driver's side don't have the damage on the fender. Driver's side is excellent from front to back. Very nice, very straight. Paint has a beautiful shine. We have a little bit of a chip here that's got just a little bit, looks like a little bit of wax or something in there. It shows a little white. Other than that, no blisters anywhere around the wheel well. Paint's really nice, no blisters down here. Our doors, lower fenders, all in excellent shape. If you're looking for a nice original red T-code Mustang that doesn't have blisters, no bad body work, just a nice clean turnkey driver, this may be it. Front fender looks to be in great shape. Again, we can find a couple little, that's just wax there. Little tiny little scratch here. I mean, a guy can find some little nicks and stuff on it, but doors paint is really nice. Both of the gaps look really good. Here again, I mean, these doors just fit about as good as any Mustang I've had. The body is 65A, color is T, trim is 26, which is red with black interior. Date is 30J, DSO is 53, axle 6, trans is 1. This side does have the new rubbers on it, all the new stoppers. There again, corner of the door looks good. Bottom of the door looks good. We have a little red overspray. Needs to be cleaned up just a little bit on the top of the door panel here. Windows go up really nicely on both sides. This rubber right here should be replaced. It's got a crack on that rubber. These rubbers here were new at the time of restoration. Jams look good. Got a little chip in the paint here in the door jamb. Also, the scuff plates look a little older. They're not brand new. Door panel, original on the driver's side as well. You can tell that it's just a little discolored here from the sun, and has a few little wrinkles in them, but they're $35 as well if a guy wants to replace them. Seat covers were all done. Just beautiful job on the seat covers. Nice cushions. Back seat has 2 seat belts. Front has the 2 seat belts. We took all the horn apart and replaced the horn and got that fixed. Man, these 65 and 66s, I'm 6'2", move the seat all the way back, and there is a ton of room in these Mustangs as far as a lot of leg room, even with the original steering wheel. Original Ford AM radio works. We just tried the horn and that works. Wipers work. I know the heater fan works. We had the whole heater fan switch out of it. There we go. Go ahead and turn it off. We dropped that whole thing down and put a heater fan switch in it. Oil pressure gauge, gas gauge, amp gauge, and temp gauge, they all work properly. As far as the speedometer, it does work, but we are having a little hard time with the speedometer. For some reason, it's just not going up as fast as it should. I'm doing about 60, 65, and it shows we're doing about 50. This 3-speed manual transmission really looks nice and shifts nice as well. Now, this car does not have power steering, but these little early Mustangs steer great. Shifts real nice. Remember, these tires seem like in decent shape, but bias ply tires, they just follow the road so bad. So I went ahead and ordered a brand new set of white wall radials, and they will be installed on the car and balanced. They won't be in for a couple days though. Car really runs good as far as the steering and stuff goes, but really steers well. Goes straight down the road, no hands on the wheel. I think it's going to even ride and drive a lot better once I get those radial tires on it. Shifts very easy. I'm cruising at 3rd gear right now. No disc brakes, nothing like that. Just got the drum. Nice full pedal, and they stop nice and straight. Go ahead and downshift a second. Downshift it first. Seems to downshift good. Goes down the road well. I'm doing about 50 mile an hour, and the speedometer shows 40. So I don't know if a different gear needs to be put in that tranny or what there, but the speedometer is off about 10 to 15 mile an hour.